It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Aegon's Conquest, and now continuing to fight against Lys in our dragon conquest of the city-state of Lys. And of course all the other city-states have seen the writing on the walls and have joined in order to try and get some sort of defence if they can at all. But I'm hoping we will be strong enough to prevent them. So without further ado, let's continue. If you are enjoying the series, please do consider leaving a like, as all support is greatly appreciated. Where's he going? He is going into King's Landing, surprisingly. I'm not going to use the dragon if I don't need to. All his reinforcing troops there battered. And that force from Tyrosh, I think, as well battered. So that's now 53%, and I'm hoping we've got some vassals sending some boats. Yeah. So we've got Pentos, who... Did I call you in? Are you a subject of mine? I can't even remember. Did we control Pentos at the end of last episode? Quite possibly. But he's got his troops dealing some damage for me. What's going on in the Stormlands? There is a civil war going on in the Stormlands, but I think he should be able to shut it down. Open positions. A new Master of Laws could be appointed. But I think I'm going to wait until all of the realms are back in, because it seems sensible to do so. I guess just perform charity. And you can do it in Harrenhal, why not? Right, follow his troops up, because there's no troops coming off these ships. Velina grows more beautiful every day. I had my doubts at first, but now I cannot deny it any longer. The child is surely blessed. So she's gained attractive, which gives her plus diplomacy, which is excellent. Oh wow, we actually caught up to them. Okay, the Siege of Lys has put us at 95% now, and I've got a prisoner which I'm hoping to be able to ransom before the end of this war. So really, all we've needed to do is just defend the shoreline, and the rest has been done by my faithful vassals, which is all excellent. I have also started a Gardener playthrough. If you'd like to see the Dragon Conquest series from a different perspective, so in this case the perspective of Highgarden, so do check that out if you're at all interested. Whereas in that playthrough we are trying to kill Aegon, in this one we want him to rule as long as possible, and hopefully conquer as much of the world as possible. I don't understand why you're sending 200 troops against King's Landing, although the garrison, to be honest, is pretty abysmal, so I suppose I can kind of get it. Let's go and... Oh no, my mother-in-law died. Who are my parents? Arion of Dragonstone. Did you used to have a dragon? And you had Blackfire and Dark Sister. Fair enough. Right, we are now at the 100% mark, so that is Lys now done. And yes, Pentos we did conquer at the end of last episode. So, Lys is now part of the Iron Throne, and that resolves our wars. So I will disband the troops. Thank you all for your service. Is everyone currently in the middle of a war? I'm hoping not. So it should be that everyone comes back into the realm, and we will indeed appoint the old council. So, now we have everyone back in their positions, and rightfully so. Let's go and improve relations with the Lord of Lys. And let's get some taxes collected in the capital with a little bit of scheming. I've noticed my Master-at-Arms, Visenya Targaryen, is a hard worker, and that everyone seems to like her. If she can increase levy size, that would be good. Also can improve Harrenhal, but I'm not going to do that. I would rather Expand the Red Keep. Yes, call everyone out of hiding. This is going to cost me 250, so I've got to wait a little bit. Income-wise, we're getting 14, which is really good. That's nice to see. And who should be next for the conquest? Okay, I can't declare war on you. What about Bravos? No, Visenya's died. So now we only have Rhaenyra left. I feel like we should honour her with a funeral. And yeah, we'll have all the lords and ladies of the realm be invited. She's died, and her dragon Vhagar has flied into rage and established a lair in King's Landing. By the laws of inheritance, I will receive Dark Sister. So I have both Valyrian steel swords then. Yeah, Blackfire and Dark Sister, which produces the same result, and I may well give it to my son, Lord Jaehaerys, because he currently doesn't have anything, so we will see about that. And we also need to appoint a new Master at Arms, who I feel should be... Oh, I could make it Arya, my daughter. She's a dragon rider. Keep it in the Targaryen family, which is what I've been doing. Why not? Why not? Invitations have been sent, and hopefully everyone will be in attendance. So time passes, and yet to me the world seems unreal. It is as if a life without Visenya is but a moom's farce, and I am lost in the sea of loneliness, and know not where to turn. So I can drown myself in my sorrows, where I'll get depressed. Lose myself in books, where I get depressed and 10% widowed. 1% I give up and become a Meister. That would be funny. Seek solace in the arms of another. Serene, my storm sister. But my children obviously won't be best pleased with that. But I would potentially lose wounded. This seems good. This is nonsense. I will move on. I lose a bit of feeling with my children, but 90% chance of losing widowed, 10% chance of depressed, 5% chance of stressed, but I think this is the one. Let's roll the dice and see what happens. Ah, good, we got rid of widowed. That's basically what I wanted to happen. And let's spend lavishly on food. See who else we can potentially marry. I don't really want to marry a daughter. So to be honest, we probably won't marry anyone else. We still have Rhaenys, so I think that's alright. But a betrothed can marry my son and daughter. Is she the attractive one? She's not, but she does have a dragon. So we are going to arrange this marriage. And my daughter now rides Vhagar. Excellent. So Vhagar immediately been tamed, which is very good. Ah, and in fact is ridden by the new, well, the soon-to-be Queen of the Iron Throne. Everyone has arrived, and now the feasting will commence in celebration of Visenya. Good. I can also, hopefully, host a wedding feast, maybe, when this is all done. Jonsella has used her attendance to present a petition of justice. She claims that Christopher Mudd and had her kinsman Elric Tam murdered. Well, he doesn't have any land, so he can be arrested. I'm quite happy with that. Lord Perwyn Redwyn has used his petition for Hilmar. Now Hilmar gives me, oh, actually a fair amount of troops. More so than the Lord of the Arbor. What have you conquered? Wow, well done. I'll just order him to pay money. Lord Gilbert, you're also not happy with Hilmar. Interesting. Hilmar's causing some problems. Are you an Iron Islander? You are. That's why. You're raiding people. Lord Andric Farwind is angry with Helmin of Hornwood. To be honest, he gives me more troops, so I'm not bothered. Sir Horton Brax, who is heir to Hornvale, wants Sir Garth arrested. Yeah, that's fine. We'll arrest him. My daughter wants my Grand Meister arrested. Oh, maybe just pay compensation. Floris has used her attendants to present a petition and she wants... What's the Grand Meister doing? He's murdering everyone apparently. Okay, Grand Meister, you just need to chill. Rhaenys has used her attendants and she wants Lord Bullman Hayford. She reckons she had her kinsman murdered. I presume she doesn't mean... Oh my god, she does! Bullman the Hunter? Right, you're arrested. You killed my wife, what the hell? How did I miss that? That was poor on my part, apologies. Some of my guests did not seem satisfied, but I spent a fortune on this, Kalara, and anyway, I don't know who you are, so it's not important. You want, Okay, we'll send a Rhea. So Garth has managed to avoid my guardsman and has fled. Okay, well that's fine. Lord Rickard, you want Lord Paramount Alton to pay you some money. I'm going to say no. I know he gives me more troops, but I'm obviously going to side with the person I put in charge of the Westerlands. In order to ensure the divine purity of their bloodline, Prince Jaehaerys Targaryen and Saena Targaryen have wed under the blessed auspices of the gods, ensuring fullness and order. And now the dowry is due. Bloody hell. Gee whiz. 200 it is, okay. As the feast begins, Lord Gunther petitions... Oh god, I'm just going to lose money now, aren't I? Okay, one failed, one worked. You... Can I revoke your title? Because that's just ridiculous. You killed my wife. Are there any other plots going on that I've been not looking at? Because that is just ludicrous. You want to kill him? Well, let's not do that. Looks to be okay. Couple of plots to fabricate claims, but nothing on the family, which is the main thing. Lord Piper wants Manford Crossing dealt with, just pay recompense. And yes, I'll send Aria to deal with the problem, which she succeeded. Good, 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 good. Your Grace, I'm pleased to report that the latest stretch of road is complete. The Seven Kingdoms are now binded together ever closer. Your humble servant, Lord Paramount Brandon of the North. So, we gain 75 prestige and some tax modifier, which is all very good. And right now, I cannot afford to do this, but apparently we have no choice, so let's go to Highgarden. Mass debt, which is just gross, and I get 40 piety. Right, now we need to deal with the money situation. Because we are in grim debt right now. And that obviously cannot continue. If anyone wants to be ransomed, including the bloody man that killed my wife, right now I'm more concerned with the financial situation, so you can go. You can be my High Admiral. Cupbearer, who's low? Lys, you can be the Cupbearer. Roggo, you can be my High Almoner. Master of the Hunt, Brandon. And Master of the Horse, the Westerlands, why not? And I've got space for one more small council advisor, and I think I'll give it to Athen. Meanwhile, everyone else has got their dutiful roles. And apart from that, our commanders are in place. I think that is everyone we can appoint at this moment. It is indeed. Grand Meister, you have just been an absolute pain. Don't know what you've been up to, but... Well, actually, no, I do. You've been killing a bunch of people. So, no expansion for the Red Keep right now. I could call him up for trial, which I think we will do. He has demanded a trial before the court, and Brandon Stark shall oversee. Christopher begins to present his defence, but the court did not seem impressed. Brandon, strutting back and forth, masterfully questioned the accused, using every superlative available. So he killed it, and Christopher has been found guilty. So I'm going to have his head on a spike, and I'm going to feed him to my dragon. Yet, yes, let my dragon devour him. Balerion duly roasts him, and that is what you get as punishment in my kingdom. Right, I think I will have to end the episode there. In the meantime, we are going to have to try and deal with the big old debt that we've now got, but maybe another war as well would be quite on the cards. Let me know who you think we should be able to declare war on once we've dealt with the debt. If you put the city-states that you think we should deal with in the comments below, and we will go and enact that. And Aegon will continue his dragon conquest beyond Westeros. In the meantime, if you are enjoying the series, please do leave a like, as all support is greatly appreciated. Comment with any hints, tips or lore pieces that you may wish to share with everyone. And subscribe for more content on the channel. And I'll see you all in the next episode.